within the music selection category.
He can become that part so well.
All right, welcome to The Herd. We obviously did not have a show last week because of the snow day with that snowstorm, but we are back. So we're going to start. We have Jordan and Morgan here with me, and we are going to go over some of the best and worst looks from the American Country Music Awards. So those were yesterday. I don't know if either of you two watched. I'm not going to lie, I did not. No. I'm not a country music fan, but we're fashion fans. So we're going to start. So E! Online did a little review of what they thought were the best and worst looks. So they kind of set those up. So we're going to kind of see how our opinions align with those. So we have the first set of 5 looks that E! has decided are the best looks. So the 5 ladies we have here, we've got Cassidy Pope, and she is the lead vocalist of Hey Monday. And then we have Carrie Underwood, Kelly Pickler, Taylor Swift, and Miranda Lambert. And can I just say, Miranda Lambert, wow, does she look good. Mm-hmm. Like, all of the scandals that were going down, or not scandal necessarily, but the talk of her, like, oh, she's let herself go and she doesn't look good, and like, she's really turned it around. Okay, so starting with the looks, Cassidy Pope, she's got the red dress. How did you guys feel about that?
I mean, I wasn't like, wow, that's beautiful, but I think it looked good. It really flattered her body, and which is something that people really need to work on, I feel like, especially in the total, like, award show thing. Like, it just really makes me angry when there's such beautiful women out there with dresses that just aren't flattering. So I think it flatters her very well, but it's not like my favorite dress.
Right.
I'm kind of over the red dress, to be honest.
Yeah.
Even though it's a darker red, but still.
No, for sure. And the other thing too is I feel like with high fashion that people feel like they have to be super high fashion when they're on the red carpet.
Exactly.
And you know, I would rather see somebody in something that's maybe not as high fashion or from a designer I've never heard of, but that looks really good on them.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't, you know. Okay, so next we have Carrie Underwood, and I know Morgan's a huge fan.
She is flawless, first of all. Like, always, she's another one of my GCs, I must say. She always just looks stunning, like from head to toe. She's just a beautiful person.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen her bad looking?
No.
She
never
looks terrible.
No.
And like, she has the perfect body, perfect face, perfect hair.
Everything.
Oh,
yeah,
gosh.
and even back when she was on American Idol, she like wasn't as like fit or anything, and like she was still gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
And she just keeps getting prettier. Like I feel like every time I see her, she looks even more gorgeous than before.
The older, the better.
Yeah,
I agree.
She ages really, which I mean, she's not that old, but she ages really well.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
so
it's interesting that she chose to go with a long dress. I mean, I know it's the American Country Music Awards, she's Carrie Underwood, but there was an article that she did a little while ago where she said that she, as far as her workout, she likes to focus on her legs because she loves her legs.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's why more often than not, you'll find her, or she'll wear shorter dresses because she likes to show off her hard work. But I mean, regardless, I mean, she always slays. Like,
like a couple, I don't know, this is probably actually last year, but everyone was like, wow, her legs, like, everything's about like her legs, and like, I remember guys are just like, those legs, oh my gosh.
And I mean, she puts the work in, so it should be recognized. All right, so then we had Taylor Swift in the bare midriff kind of crop top situation.
Doesn't mean you can dress down. I cannot stand her.
Jordan's not a fan.
I don't like Taylor Swift, and honestly, she always looks so nice. Why pick like the biggest night of her life to look like?
I agree, to like
trash,
try something new.
Yeah, she was like all casual looking. I'm like, okay, you've looked gorgeous at every single event, but now you're going to like, these awards actually mean something to you the most because you're a country music singer, and you're dressing like you're going to like coffee with your friends.
I agree. It was a lot more casual than what you'd usually see on the red carpet, and I wasn't a fan.
No.
I don't know.
And I think too, I mean, I get what she was going for, like, but I just don't really understand. I mean, she wants to be defined as a country music singer.
Exactly.
Like, she's always saying, you know, I'm not country pop, I'm a country singer. So, I mean, she should be like standing out. Like, she wasn't, you know.
She looks like a hipster.
For real, seriously. Okay, and so now for the 4 worst looks, or 5 worst, I'm sorry. So we have Jewel, Shakira, Jamie Lynn Spears, Shauna Thompson of Thompson Square, and that's like a husband-wife duo, and then Ray Lynn, and she was a contestant on season 2 of The Voice. So we have these 5 looks here. We can take a peek at these. I do have to say I concur wholeheartedly with E that these suck.
Yeah,
I agree.
Jamie Lynn Spears, when did she get back in the picture?
Since when?
She was listed. Jamie Lynn Spears, country singer, shows up in this like.
I even wrote
pattern.
like, what?
Yeah, no, I don't know where. I don't know what she's singing. I haven't heard any songs of hers.
Is she good?
Yeah.
No.
Aren't they're from Louisiana, right? Or Kentucky?
I mean, yeah.
Something. So, maybe she's like connecting with her roots.
I
But
don't
I
know.
really don't understand when she decided. It's like she
Not
got married.
Britney Spears.
Yeah.
And maybe it runs in the family. Like, their voices.
Maybe she is musical.
Maybe
Yeah.
she's really good, but
She's good in Zoe 101, but
maybe
you know,
we're
you need to
prejudging
stop.
her, guys. I don't know.
But I just and then okay, so Raylan. Now she was a contestant on season 2 of The Voice, so she's up there enough that she's like, okay, I'm going to attend the ACMs. But I mean, she's not a star. I can't imagine she had like someone A-list kind of dressing her. But at the same time, it's 2014. There have been enough award shows where you can see like what people are wearing.
Pick up on it.
Yeah, like I don't understand why we even ever have a worst dress list anymore.
Exactly.
Like,
Agreed.
you can
Because
see.
people try to be unique, and it's like, stop being unique.
Yeah, and they try new
Overrated.
things. And
Being unique is overrated. That's tweetable.
I mean, it's not, but like people try to like stick out, but it's
Right.
like you can't just all of a sudden go from bam to bam. It's like
Yeah, and there's ways to be unique without like.
ugly. Like,
Yeah.
these are ugly dresses.
Yeah, they're
Like,
just not, and it's too. I mean, like they were created. Like somebody thought, like, oh, this would be a really good idea. Just because it's made doesn't mean you have to wear it.
just because it's made
No.
by designer doesn't mean you have to
No.
wear
That
it.
too.
That's like
Exactly.
my biggest thing.
Like
Biggest
Rihanna's
pet peeve.
look, what she was in, it was like Chanel or something with like that mud brown. We talked about that, the muddy
Oh,
green,
yeah.
nasty. Like, okay, yes, it's a designer, and yes, it's leather, so it's probably good quality, but it's ugly. Like,
yeah,
who cares?
you look like you just jumped out of like a pile of mud.
Seriously, right? Okay, and so the last two we have Karen Fairchild and Kimberly Schlattman, and they're from the show Little Big Town. And so these two, now they have this kind of weird strapless kind of sheath dress going on. So we have sort of the tuxedo jacket style, and then we have the, not really monochromatic, but like the flipped reverse rose, I don't know. I don't totally hate the rose print,
No.
the silver. I don't know if it's award show quality. It's maybe like Snow Days dance.
Again, yeah.
Yeah, like a high school dance.
Yeah.
The tuxedo thing with the strap.
Flatter
I
your
don't.
body,
yeah.
like you can tell she has a good body. It's like
Yeah.
flatter it.
If it was like
Exactly.
cinched in, even if there was maybe like a belt
A
or
waist,
something,
yeah, like you need a
but
waistline.
it just looked like she's like, oh, husband, I like your jacket, but it doesn't need sleeves or shoulders. Let's
throw it
go.
on.
All right, so that actually does it for the looks of the ACMs. So we're actually going to head into a commercial break, and when we come back, we are going to talk about some of the pictures that everybody has been talking about over the last week. We'll see you in a minute.
The NDSU Bookstore, where every true fan and alum goes to get their pride on. Gear up with a variety of high-quality t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and more. Made by top-of-the-line brands like Under Armour, Nike, and CI Sport to help you show off your Bison pride. The NDSU Bookstore has everything you need in your two favorite colors, green and gold.
The future is constantly unfolding. No one knows better than those preparing for it. Every week, NDSU's student-run television organization, the Bison Information Network, brings you SUTV News, with news about NDSU, the campus community, and current events affecting you. Watch SUTV News on Cable 1, Channel 14, Friday and Saturday at 9 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m.
Deeks Pizza. Prices with the student in mind. Fast delivery and conveniently open until 3 a.m. Order by phone at 701-235-0708. Order online at deekspizza.com or order with Deeks' easy-to-use mobile app. NDSU. Make Deeks your choice for pizza this semester. That's Deeks. Great pizza that won't empty your pockets.
Hey, I'm Mariah, and I'm at Bus because not only does it save me money, but with 20 different routes, it makes getting around Fargo much more convenient. I'm at Bus. Do you? Welcome back. we still have Jordan, we've got June with us here as well, and there are two pictures that have kind of, now obviously there are a lot of pictures circulated around the internet, everybody talks about them, but right now there are two that are kind of #1 top buzz, and the first one is a picture of Kate Middleton. She was on a 20-hour flight commercial, which is kind of what makes it a big deal, flight from London to New Zealand, and she still looks flawless. Also, I saw someone comment on this picture, and they said the fact that she went down these stairs in heels, holding a baby, without and remaining poised.
Yeah,
that's like superhuman status. Like,
can you walk downstairs in heels with 2 flights of stairs?
I need 2 railings.
Yeah.
I need nothing in my hands.
Exactly.
Like somebody in front and behind me to make sure that if I fall, like.
Even after 3 hours of flight, I'm come off and I'm dry and greasy. I'm
just
I need to brush my teeth. And I'm dying. I've never come off a plane looking good or feeling good. I feel like crap after I fly. I don't feel clean.
Right?
I've traveled 20 hours in a plane to come here to Fargo from Madrid. I have to tell you, you just want to die. You don't want to put any makeup on. You're not pretty. You're not anything.
Interesting for a baby too. How does that work?
And she's this amazing whatever that is, coat or I don't know. It's red and it's so pretty and it's perfect.
Yeah.
I'm
there's
so
no
jealous.
stains. There's no it's insane. I just don't understand how she does it. And her face is still flawless. Also, her hair is down, which I don't know about you guys, but if I'm on a flight where I'm gonna you're uncomfortable, you're in a confined space, I need the least amount of things in my way. My hair up, and her face is, I don't know. She's just magical.
There's a makeup person in there before she leaves.
I wonder.
Well, they probably knew.
Wait, there are gonna be cameras. She was on a commercial flight. I'm sure she was in first class, but still, there's other people around. So how do you? And you're on a plane. The air's gross.
This is the English, British royalty we're talking about. I'm sure she has at least 3 people for herself.
So their definition of commercial and our definition of commercial might be a little bit
My
different.
definition of commercial is coach, singing with a bunch of people with 3 sets. And her
Theirs is probably a jet that's not her
people.
personal jet.
Yeah.
Fine baby after you.
The ones that have the recliners and then 4 people can be
right.
in it.
Yeah, I'm sure they reserved the whole
probably
first class for her.
Yeah.
So
that would totally make sense. Okay, so the next picture. So Kim Kardashian, she went to Thailand, right? She's in Thailand, and I'm sure it's beautiful, and there's so many things you could take a picture of. So she decided to Instagram a Google imaged picture.
Is that legit though?
It legitimately happened. Don't worry, backed it up, 4 sources.
But I mean, are you sure they didn't take it from her? She for sure took it from Google?
The picture has been on Google. There's a website, and it specializes in tropical computer desktop backgrounds. The picture's been on that website for over a month. Based on they did tracking of when was, and you can see it here. It shows up in Google Images, and the date stamps for when this picture existed. Now here's the thing I don't understand is I don't know, why didn't she just take a picture there?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure she's in a beautiful area. I mean, it's not like she's in the slums. She's in this 5-star resort.
Right.
She has a lot of money. I'm sure she's in a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful area, and she just takes a picture from Google.
And I would never, if I went somewhere tropical, even if it was raining every single day, I'd be I will take a picture up close of this crab if that's what it takes to get a picture to advertise, this is where I went.
Actually, I'm kind of surprised because Kim Kardashian, she loves herself. She loves taking pictures to herself and selfies and things like that.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of surprised that she did that.
Yeah.
She's with the phone 24/7.
Exactly. And there hasn't been any, if there are any updates, we'll definitely talk about them next week. She has not come out and said anything about that. She hasn't taken the picture down yet either. Hasn't replied to people on Instagram. So we'll see. Hopefully over this next week, something will come out and we'll kind of see what the real deal is, what the story behind that is. All right, so we actually are now going to head again into another commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk about some relationship news. See you in a bit.
Jitters is the NDSU Campus Communities Coffee Hub. Conveniently located right next to campus, Jitters Coffee has a wide range of amenities, including comfortable seating, Wi-Fi, and an assortment of beverages. Jitters is here to meet your needs, whether you're looking to relax and socialize or study in a rich, active environment. Be sure to make your way over for your morning brew, a bite at lunch, or for a break between classes. Get your fix only at Jitters.
The NDSU Bookstore, where every true fan and alum goes to get their pride on. Gear up with a variety of high-quality t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and more. Made by top-of-the-line brands like Under Armour, Nike, and CI Sport to help you show off your Bison pride. The NDSU bookstore has everything you need in your two favorite colors, green and gold.
The future is constantly unfolding. No one knows better than those preparing for it. Every week, NDSU's student-run television organization, the Bison Information Network, brings you SUTV News, with news about NDSU, the campus community, and current events affecting you. Watch SUTV News on Cable 1, Channel 14, Friday and Saturday at 9 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m.
Welcome back. We now have, we still have June, and we now have Alyssa as well. And quickly we want to talk about, so Haley Duff, I know we were kind of talking about, is she even still relevant? She actually she's a food blogger on The Real Girl's Kitchen, and it's was one of the top food blogs of 2013, which, I don't know about you guys, I'm not huge into specifically food blogs, but I know they're definitely they're a thing. That's a thing that people are into. And then her boyfriend just proposed to her, and so now she's engaged, which is kind of interesting because Hillary Duff is just now getting a divorce, and then now her sister is kind of. So I wonder how that would feel. I don't know.
Because it's especially because she's her little sister.
Yeah. So I wonder.
I don't know.
Well, it's not like she's 6 years older and never been married.
True.
That's a different story for an older sibling if your younger sibling is getting married first, but she's been there, done that. So moving on to the next chapter of her life. So I don't think she's gonna be jealous of her. I'm sure she supports her and is happy for her. It's just she's going through her own difficult times. So, and I'm sure that'll serve as a distraction.
See, and I wonder, if it would be a distraction or I don't know. I wonder if she'd be kind of bitter about, or obviously she wouldn't intentionally be, but I wonder if it would be hard for her to say oh, let me help you plan your wedding when my marriage just fell apart.
Coming from someone who has an older sister, I don't think we would be bitter about that because there's the kind of special kind of sibling bond that no matter what you're going through, you're going to support them no matter what they're going through too. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't think there are going to be any bitter feelings or resentment. I'm so excited, planning your wedding, but mine didn't work out because that's a completely two completely separate things.
Okay. See, I don't have a sister, so
yeah.
Alyssa can take the reins on that one.
Yeah.
All right. So the next celebrity couple. So we have Kris and Bruce Jenner. Now it's not really news that they have split up. They're just going to be cordial friends. But what's news about their relationship is why. And a lot of people have speculated, they've said, oh, he's turning into a woman. He's been meeting with a sex change therapist. He has chosen the name Bridget, which, for those of you, the spelling that he's chosen for this is BRIDGITTE. So it could be Brigitte, maybe, but of all the spellings he could have chosen.
Is the name confirmed? Do we have a reliable source on
We
his
have three
name,
sources.
Okay.
Also, TMZ reported on it, and my mom does not trust celebrity news unless it's been announced on TMZ because they will report it first, and they will always be the most accurate. So, and then he's also being mentored. The woman that was in the image next to that one, her name is Renee Richards, and so she's kind of a big transgender rights activist. So that's been kind of his mentor. And, I'm not gonna lie, when I read this, I wasn't particularly I wasn't super surprised, I guess.
Yeah.
Overwhelmed. Did not overwhelm me again.
Yeah. I get it's not that I expected it, but I've never seen Bruce Jenner as a really masculine kind of guy. I've always seen him really feminine and the face. I don't know, the facial expressions.
He can't control. some of that stuff.
But
he
did get plastic surgery. He got lip injections. So he can control that. That was purely voluntary.
And he had, how do you call this, the apple?
Oh, yeah, he had his apple. Adam's apple?
Adam's apple.
Adam's apple.
That was a struggle.
Removed.
I don't know. It's just interesting because, like, I guess you don't really. I do think of him. I mean, he was Gold Star Olympian. Like, Gold Star. Gold medal. Moving on. I think of him. I guess, like, I do think of him as being, and maybe mostly because he's associated with the Kardashians, but like, he's kind of a big. He's a celebrity, and I guess you don't really hear of celebrities. I don't know. I guess
transgender.
Yeah, like they are. Like they either come onto the scene and they are like. Orange is the New Black. Her name is, but you guys know who I'm talking about. Orange is the New Black, one of the, yes.
Cher's son, though. Cher's daughter.
Oh, there was that too, yes. Yeah, him. He did, but here's the thing though, that was Cher's child. And it was kind of like, oh, Cher's daughter is now becoming, you know, like, that was kind of like, oh, I don't know. This is just, it's odd.
Well, and you know, we kind of started this saying like, now we think we know why, but I don't think this is like, why it happened. Like, I don't think they're like splitting up because of this change. Like, maybe this is just something going on with him that like affected the way that they were more friends instead of like a couple.
Yeah, honestly, like from my point of view, I just, whatever they want to do. Like, if he feels more comfortable like being a woman, go ahead.
But I wonder if that's
they could like be best friends and get their nails done together.
They could.
Maybe that's the kind of relationship that they would prefer to have.
But here's the thing that would, I don't know about you guys, but I would feel weird, like, we've made children together, we've, like, been intimate, and now you're complete, like, I don't know, I wonder how that would feel.
So is he still going to like women, though? Like, is that a thing that people think about?
Guess we're going to have to check in a little bit later and get some updates.
We'll wait.
But we are now going to head into commercial. When we come back, we're going to talk about celebrity stalkers, so we'll see you in a minute.
Jitters is the NDSU Campus Communities Coffee Hub. Conveniently located right next to campus, Jitters Coffee has a wide range of amenities, including comfortable seating, Wi-Fi, and an assortment of beverages. Jitters is here to meet your needs, whether you're looking to relax and socialize or study in a rich, active environment. Be sure to make your way over for your morning brew, a bite at lunch, or for a break between classes. Get your fix only at Jitters.
Hey, I'm Mariah, and I'm at Bus because not only does it save me money, but with 20 different routes, it makes getting around Fargo much more convenient. I'm at Bus. Do you?
Jitters is the NDSU Campus Communities Coffee Hub. Conveniently located right next to campus, Jitters Coffee has a wide range of amenities, including comfortable seating, Wi-Fi, and an assortment of beverages. Jitters is here to meet your needs, whether you're looking to relax and socialize or study in a rich, active environment. Be sure to make your way over for your morning brew, a bite at lunch, or for a break between classes. Get your fix only at Jitters.
Deeks Pizza. Prices with the student in mind. Fast delivery and conveniently open until 3 a.m. Order by phone at 701-235-0708. Order online at deekspizza.com or order with Deeks' easy-to-use mobile app. NDSU. Make Deeks your choice for pizza this semester. That's Deeks. Great pizza that won't empty your pockets.
Welcome back. We are back with Morgan and Alyssa. And now, celebrity stalkers, this is not news. celebrities get stalked all the time. But Selena Gomez, within this last week, she has a stalker. His name is Che Cruz. He's only 20 years old, and he's homeless. And he's been stalking her. He's been showing up on her property. And he was actually ordered to stay 150 yards away from her, and then he returned 3 days later. Now, she was like locked in her guest house because she was like too scared to come out. And obviously, you know, like I said, the fact about celebrity stalkers isn't really news, but it just kind of makes you think about, as far as fame and stuff. Like we've talked about, Morgan and I, we've talked about how we'd love to find ourselves on E! News one day hosting, you know.
Yes.
And like, you know, everyone has like their goals for whatever. But like, what does that, like at what cost? Like, I don't know. Is it worth it to make a name for yourself in this type of industry, music, acting, whatever, to have, I don't know, to be stalked? This
is my biggest fear, first of all. In case you guys didn't know, like, I'm so scared of like coming back to my dorm and having someone be in there. So, and I'm not even famous. No, yeah. So like being Selena or any of these people, like I would be so freaked out by this. Like I would be traumatized for the rest of my life.
And like he didn't even do anything.
No.
And you think of people where like they come in and like their drawers have been ransacked, or like people who've like been physically approached. Like, I don't know. I feel like, how do you not think about that all the time?
I know. Juliana Rancic, actually. She was like on her show, whatever it is, Juliana and Bill, and she was talking about how it's like her biggest fear to like just have someone be in her house, and I guess they're like getting a dog and stuff. So it's a legitimate concern for many people. I don't know.
Especially she has a child now too.
Yep.
So there would be that, and like
exactly.
I don't know.
That's freaks me out.
It would
so much. Like
I mean, I don't worry about it too much because I'm just a normal person. So don't freak out.
But I mean, you do
home,
pageants and stuff, and like honestly, but no, think about it. Like, you think of people who are huge fans of like Toddlers and Tiaras, and like when they go to pageants, everybody like knows who they are. Or like, how do you know that there's not like a judge who's like, Alyssa Ralston, I go to everything she does. I love watching.
Judges don't know who we are until that week. But for like that, there are precautions that we take. Like, say whoever is to win, they're not allowed to like get a license plate that says Miss North Dakota or any license cover, like in case, like for that reason. I know in Minnesota that they have to have a chaperone at every event in case there is someone who kind of follows them. They're not allowed to tweet or post a picture until like the day of or like after the fact. So to kind of avoid that stuff. And I think I remember coming in like my University 189 class talking about like, I think social media responsibility too, like how does this guy know where Selena Gomez lives? Like, why? Like, but that's the thing. I mean, like, does she post about it? Like, post a picture of her house, like my new house, or something about that, you know? So it leaves them vulnerable to it. So if these celebrities are in that spotlight and they're that's a legitimate concern of theirs, they need to be a bit smarter about what they're doing. And if this man knew where she lived, why didn't she, take a week and stay somewhere else, stay with a friend, just to protect herself?
Right.
I guess I kind of been playing like the devil's advocate, like opposite life. Like it's bad. I mean, that's terrible that this happened to her, but you have to think social media. I know we learned in this University 189 class that there were two girls in like the summer that had started to get stalked. Like someone would always be on the bus with them, he'd be following them. It's because they posted their school schedule on Facebook, like that thing that you get on campus.
I heard about that.
They posted that. So that's dumb. Like, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing too, so like she lives in the Casablancas neighborhood. That's where Kris Kardashian or Kris Jenner, their main house, like it's a hub for celebrities. I know Ashley Tisdale lives there, and you have to think too. Like, yes, you have the money to afford to live in the Casablancas neighborhood. You have the money to afford to live in a multi-million-dollar house, but do you need to? Like, I would like to think if I reached that point in fame where I could live in a celebrity neighborhood, that I wouldn't. Like, I'd rather live in a suburb, regular place, and then be able to put my money into other things.
But why is this? I mean, I understand that a lot of celebrities live there, but why is it like great houses? But why does everyone in the world know that this is where all the celebrities live?
Why is there not?
Why do people know where they live? Like, that's my issue.
Well, and the thing too is like it always, like if you ever watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which I, no shame, watch it often. It always says like
for like 6 hours a day.
Seriously, it always says like Kris Jenner's home, Casablancas. Like, it's like it's almost like they are asking. Yeah, no, exactly.
Please come stalk me.
Oh, right. I don't know. I guess we'd have to reach that point in fame to see what we would really do. All right, well, thank you guys for joining us. Be sure to check us out on Twitter for more information about that Twitter contest as far as having dinner with all 5 of the lovely Herd hosts. We will see you next Monday.